For today's dish, we will start with 2 fish fillets, 9 scallops, and 200 grams of clams. So we start by separating our fish fillet into smaller chunks so that when we stir fry them, it becomes nice and bite-sized. So we split the fish down the center and then we give it a few cuts. Now we return all these fish into our bowl and then we can add our scallops to it and also our clams. For our seasoning today, we have Chinese cooking wine, light soy sauce, cornstarch, sesame oil, salt, fresh grounded black pepper, and we simply add everything over our seafood. Then we give it a good mix and set it aside for marinating about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we can move on to the next stage. We have some vegetable, garlic and ginger sliced already. We have onions, spring onions, as well as celery. So for our spring onion, we simply give it a light tap. Then we cut it into nice 1-inch chunks. And we return that to our plate. Then we can start cutting our onion. For the onion, we simply split it in 4 because we want this to be part of our dish so we can taste it also. And finally, we have our celery. We split our celery down the center. If it's still too thick, we give it another cut. And we can cut these into about 1.5-inch strips. Now once that's cut, we return everything to our plate. Then we can move to cooking. So once everything is ready, we heat our wok, add some cooking oil, a handsome amount because we need to sear our seafood in it. Then we simply add it in and allow it to sit in this oil for a little while before we flip it. We want the fish to sear on both sides so later on when we stew it and stir fry it, it will not fall apart. Once that's ready, we can set that aside and we can clean the wok and start all over again, this time with some ginger and our garlic. Once it starts to brown lightly, we can add our onion and celery. We'll leave the spring onion for later. We stir that around lightly, add a teaspoon of salt, then a 1/4 cup of water. We steam it for 5 minutes. Once that's ready, we check on it, give it a stir, then we can add our seafood from earlier. Now with this, we simply stir it around for 2 minutes and this is ready to plate.
Okay, our dish is complete. Look how beautiful this is. We have our fish, our scallop, everything all in one. Now let's give it a try. Ooh, this is a great dish to go with rice, to have with your family. It's like everything in one. Now let's try our clam with the onion. Nice and crunchy. Good flavor. Now scallop, my favorite. Wow, I can still taste the sea. This is Japanese scallop, so it's nice and giant and big. This is, wow, it's nice and tender and bouncy in your mouth. The freshness of the celery is great. Now fish. It holds together nicely. Absorb the flavor of the dish. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's try another celery. And you hear the crunch. Awesome. This is good. Now, thanks for watching again. If you like, remember to subscribe. Remember to comment also. Let us know what you think, and if you have any suggestions for our future videos, let us know. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit our logo. And if you have, hit the bell button to be notified every time when our new video has been uploaded. Okay, until next time, bon appetit. Bye now.